Chia. What did you say?
What you say?
That you only meant well, of course you did. Imogen.
It's all on the past, because it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
This is so good. I don't want to get crumbs on your bed, though.
It's okay.
That's Godzilla.
I know. I try.
Did you cultivate that skill?
A little bit.
And now I've got you, and then I've got...
Yeah, but my breath doesn't stink.
No,
like
that's true.
Death.
Death.
A corpse didn't crawl into my throat and die again.
One time, I was at Christina's, and we had the doggies all in the back. In the trunk, or not in the trunk, in the back.
They were playing in the trunk while we were taking a drive around the block, Going to Dairy Queen.
We had all the doggies in the back seat. And she and we were just chatting.
I need my Gucci. Uh-huh.
And she opens the door, and it's like 4 dogs breathing heavily.
Oof.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, dog
She
breath.
said,
Uh-huh. Thank you. Whose eyeball is this?
I guess mine. I got it at Cost Plus World Market. You ever been there? I love that place. It's so expensive, but
It is.
But
No,
they're very
is
niche.
it is, but no, I mean, is this somebody in a characters? Because you've got Godzilla.
Oh no, it's just a random eye.
But at least it's not ringed with fire.
I know.
Like
That's why. Yeah, like it's nice and blue and cool colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's not unlidded. What is it? What did they say?
The unlidded eye.
Unlidded eye.
Mm-hmm. And like in the wise words of Selena Gomez, circa 2014, what did she say?
You're the one that's supposed to be quoting her.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Did she say that?
That's a song. That's her song.
Oh.
That's when she really wanted Justin Bieber.
Oof. She dodged a bullet.
That poor man.
I know.
That poor man. It's a good thing we weren't talented enough to be superstars. It really is. Our lack of talent saved us.
Yeah. I would say life fucked us up enough.
Yeah.
Just being normal people.
And just being millennials.
Right. We have enough trauma.
You know what lie was sold to us?
Everything.
Go to college.
Right.
You will
that
have
is the number one, yeah.
You will have incredible earning potential.
Your life will change.
Yes, you'll have incredible earning potential. Oh, what? You still make the...
Just kidding.
JK. You're gonna
now give us all your money.
What do you mean you want healthcare?
You want a house? Get out of here.
Did you hear today?
Go back to work, you ungrateful piece of shit.
Bootstraps! Did you hear that President Sheinbaum in Mexico granted universal health care to all Mexicans today?
Love that for them.
I mean...
I'm serious.
Me too. I mean, there's gonna be a refugee crisis of like Californians fleeing.
Yeah.
There's gonna be...
I mean...
Americans are gonna be fleeing.
I talk about wanting to marry a Canadian.
Oh, Canadians are lovely. They're so polite.
I know. Well, I don't know because I don't think I've met a Canadian, but the stereotypes I'm a fan of.
Yes. They're very polite. And you're very polite. You would fit right in. Yeah. It's very cold there, too.
I love that. I love the cold.
Because your life is winterness and loneliness.
Yes, it is.
Winter and loneliness. Mm-hmm. We need to make a reference to that quote. That was Vlad.
No, that was Homegirl.
No,
Homegirl.
Yes.
She said she liked the loneliness of winter.
Yes.
And I was like,
oh
my
right.
God.
That's Count Dracula's love of the soulmate. You're right. The soulmate said that. Mm-hmm. The one he'd been searching for 10 centuries. You know?
No, I don't know. Oh. Maybe, actually, maybe my Dracula's out there.
So I got the coolest present today from one of my students. He gave me a book of 21 operas.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
And I'm supposed to get you tennis balls for your birthday? I can't beat that.
No, it's a book on these 20 operas that
you've seen?
I have seen, but they're descriptions of the operas and why they were significant, and I'm so excited. But instead of reading it, I came home, stared at my ceiling fan, and looked at dresses, and showed up late. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Do you remember that commercial? I'm sorry, so sorry.
Maybe.
I think it was for toilet paper.
Why is the toilet paper sorry? Oh, for being like 2-ply or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know why the toilet paper was so sad. Do you remember when we were kids? There was that store called Mervyn's.
When things were easy. When life was hopeful.
In the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There was that was the store called Mervyn's. It no longer exists. And there was a crazy bitch that was always standing at the door. It was a glass door, and she'd go, open, 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 open.
Oh, for their commercials?
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to take me to Mervyn's all the time, and I would freak her out. No, I would freak her out because I would go and hide in the clothing racks. Because, they had the big ring. I would go and...
That sounds very comforting.
It was for me.
Yes.
Not for her.
Well... So,
but that's what she got for taking me, because she knew I didn't want to go.
Oh.
But I was a young kid, so it's like, what are you gonna do?
Did you like the mall? I loved the mall.
I like the idea. Yeah, when I was a kid, I enjoyed it. I liked Sunrise Mall. That was my favorite because it was really dark.
It was really dark. And Sunrise Mall, they had JCPenney's. Sears has been gutted, so they had JCPenney's and Sears, and Macy's. All these anchor stores. Yeah. But I really liked the JCPenney sign. And I used to imagine, what if I were to crawl up and make a home in the JCPenney sign?
Like the pigeons?
Yes. I'm small enough. I could do that. Mm-hmm. How would I get up there? And I remember staring at it. But I wasn't like 5. I was like 12. I was pre-adolescent. Actually, I started my period in that mall. In front of the JCPenney sign.
While you were imagining your house?
I was like, I could live in that sign.
What the?
No, I didn't know. It was like a week or 2 after my 13th birthday, and Mom's like, we have to go home now. I'm like, but we just got here and look at the sign. And she's like, no, you have become a woman.
By looking at the JCPenney sign?
Yes, but girl, you'll be a woman. And apparently I bled through the back of my pants.
Oh.
I know. And that happened for years because
Every time I was so confused.
It was always a surprise.
And I always thought JCPenney.
Oh my God. It's so helpful having those period tracker apps now. But I've been bleeding now for over 30 years and I still don't have it down yet.
Well, time's a ticking.
I know. And soon I won't have to worry about it at all. My time of fertility is...
Thank God.
Ebbing. No, I don't want to lose estrogen. Then
That's why you get on HRT.
That's right, because you know what happens when you lose estrogen? Your bones break. You know what else happens?
Pop, lock it, drop it.